Greetings there, geneticists. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld, the first Wendigo. Episode 213, Playing Darwin. I think I'm going to wait a second for Mel's ovum to be extracted. Portek, you should be wearing armor. Maybe you ran out. We ran out. That means... T-Sing's about to make a new one. As is Wendy. Riser, can you steel drop? Cool. So Tangier's eggs are going to take a second because Tangier is psychotic. You know, Bryza, you could actually speed that up. I'm going to have Bryza do Words of Serenity on Tangier so we can do a surgery for that. But here's Melkorich's egg, and then we'll also want Tangier's egg. Oh, and I have a 2-deep infestation. That's annoying. Shooters assemble. And then Bryza, you go. Shock the brain of Tangier. Is there a way to see gender before they're birthed out of the vats? No. Not without mods. Mods that I am not running. You'd think with like spacer tech, you know, a simple ultrasound would be possible. But apparently not. Also, where the heck are these bugs going? Some of the bugs are just like running totally the wrong way. So Nabla is the other one that needs ovum extraction and is mental broke. Alright, you want to run that way? Fine. Get slugged. Oh! We have a psychic ship. Scythers? No, not all Scythers. Ooh, but a Daedalus. A lot of Tesserons there. Tons of Lancers. And what is that, tuned to male or female? Female? Okay, so Wendy's definitely going to want that gone sooner than later. Do you regret starting this one? If I could go back in time, maybe I would make it a little bit easier to accomplish. A little bit less reliant on RNG so that I could use skill to overcome the obstacles. But ultimately, it's fine. You know, it is what it is. How should I smush the mechs? Anti-Grain, Doomsday, Psycast, turrets. Good enough list. How do you want me to deal with this 55 mech army? All right, no, but you're slowing down the egg extraction, so I'm gonna shock your brain, and then go back to the breeding. Boop. So Mel, your eggs are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're very, very good eggs. They just have the slow wound healing flaw, but you also inherited fast wound healing, so you just have the wrong gene represented. And the Nabla, yours has also slow wound healing. So let's find some gene donors for those. So what are you missing? I think that's going to be easier. So Melkarish, you are missing robust and reduced pain, which is really easy to filter in. And it would also help that the person has fast wound healing so that we inherit fast wound healing, filtering out the slow wound healing. You are also missing super immunity. So ideally, getting someone with robust, reduced pain, super immunity as a male, which we don't have any males with those. So robust, reduced pain. What else are you missing? Robust, reduced pain, super immunity. Here, let me open up that. That would help, right? So you're also reduced. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you're missing 4. Robust, reduced pain, super immunity, and cold tolerance. So a cold tolerant, robust, and reduced pain mixing with Mel would get me potentially a 10. So like Rise It mixed with Mel, or maybe someone with fast wound healing. Tordek plus Mel. I don't care. Could be a 10. Could. It's all RNG, but could. And it looks like you guys want me to antigrain these guys. The best way for me to antigrain is going to be for me to draw them away from the ship so the ship can't act as an explosive blocker and then blow it up. So I'll devise a plan for that in a minute. All right, and then Nabla, taking a look at you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you're missing fur skin, fast wound healing, super immunity. All right, so this is what we ended up with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it doesn't have any rare genes, so I'm not going to bother keeping it. All right, so let's look at Nabla's first. So for Nabla, cold tolerance, fast wound healing, reduced pain. I'll look at those. And fur skin. So cold tolerant, reduced pain, fur skin. So maybe look at fur skin. Fur skin. So I don't really have a lot of male fur skins. So I'll try for whammy to filter some fur skin in an Nabla. All right, then Tangier, I'll look at you next. My brain can only really handle one of these like combinations at a time. I feel like I'm playing like crossword puzzle or Sudoku or something. Maxu, quick health check. So you're still major. Your 10 quality was 123. And it's 65. Let's say at 80. At 80, we'll use heal serums. 80 would be extreme. So if the infinite illness hits extreme, we'll solve it with extreme measures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hey, that's a keeper. That's a keeper indeed. I feel like with all the weird like matchmaking reality TV that is on like, you know, Hulu, Netflix, stuff like that, they need one like this. I'm sure it would be universally hated, being called like Nazi level eugenics, but it'd be funny if it was in jest. All right, next combination, Tangier. So Tangier, you've got the... You're just missing the cold tolerance. So what you really want is fur skin, super immunity. There's no super immunity, so we'll ignore it. Fur skin, dark vision. Hey, bud, don't shoot yourself. Here, let me open that up again. Fur skin, dark vision, horns. So that will be what I focus on for combinations. So someone with fur skin, dark vision, and horns. Whammy again. Whammy is the closest. So Whammy, put that egg down. Frosty will carry it. Also, the human rights violations? Yeah. Yeah, you'd have to film in a country that doesn't care about human rights. China! Sorry, excuse me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay, forget it. It's not very good. Combinations left. Dave, you're probably going to be easy because you're missing, like, everything. So robust, digestion, dark vision, and fast wound healing, that's what we're avoiding. So someone without robust digestion, fast wound healing, and dark vision. Tordex missing 2 or 3. Fiup, because we don't have a lot of fur skins. Go for it. My social credit points have dropped. That's okay. I'm okay with losing social credit points. Where is Tordek? Or Fiup, rather. We've got a 5. It has fur skin. Again, I really don't think we're going to start putting 5s in, but, like, whatever. I haven't totally phased them out, so I'll pull it. Teflutu, what about you? So, someone that doesn't have pigskin, robust, reduced pain. Got it. Dragondil would be a good combination, because he's missing 3/4 of that. Or Whammy. I'll do Dragondil, because Dragondil is pretty underrepresented in terms of the gene pool. Oh, okay, there is that. Whammy, are you related? No. Okay, so I'll go for Whammy then. Because Whammy doesn't have the pigskin genes or reduced pain. If I can avoid incest, I'll avoid incest. You know, when applicable, when possible. One, 2, 3, 4, 5 again. I feel like I'm being a little bit too generous, allowing the 5s to be hauled. We might change the standards soon. This egg is from Krabs the Second. And Guero, evening to you. I hope you're enjoying your stay as a purple people eater sitting in the prison. An imprisoned purple people eater. Krabs, where are you? Ah, here you are. So, quit it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, for Krabs, we want someone potentially with fur skin or horns. That would be big. So, let's take a quick look. I don't think I have fur skin and horns together on anyone. That is male. So let's go with horns then for Krabs' egg. And if we go with horns, I want to also inherit fast wound healing, ideally. To try to counteract the slow wound healing. So fast wound healing and horns is what we'll aim for, which would be like Dragondil again, or Sky Collective, or, because Sky Collective is pretty overrepresented, Stickiest. Stickiest, I don't think you've fertilized anything in a long time, so we'll go for you. Wherever that egg is. There it is. And I am waiting for Wendy and Bryza to regain some psi focus because they both have used Serenity recently. So that's why I'm not immediately going after the psychic ship. I'm just you know, waiting for the psi focus to go back up so I can use it. I do plan on mostly using anti-grains. Alright, so that sucks. Thanks for the attempt, Stickiest. Next up, Shell. Shell, I believe, is a pretty high percentage. No, you weren't. So, mini horns, fast food healing, cold tolerant. So, Jack, you're a good combination for Shell, but that's a maximum of 6. Same with Fiup, maximum of 6. Mini horns. Madsen. Or Whammy. I'll go with Madsen this time. Done. Comparing all my other RimWorld series, the only other that is close to this as long is Fire and Ice. Fire and Ice actually wasn't that long. This is a 5. I'm deciding not to keep it, though. What is my end goal? Oh, well, that's just in the details. The end goal is known. Lady Stormguard, you're up. I'm sorry this takes so long. I'm just trying to do proper science. So, strong melee damage would be good to filter in. Mini horns, robust, reduce pain. So, mini horns, robust, reduce pain. So, someone missing that would be... who also has strong melee damage. Oh, we're in the females now. Stevie Viper, I'm gonna pick... no, you don't have... Mini horns, robust, reduce pain. No, that, I lied. Dang, there really isn't a good combination here. Apollo. 20%, that's fine. And then the last egg will be Nitro Leak. I'll figure out that combo in a minute. We also have the Colonist Eggs as well. Maxu, how you faring? 66? I think it was higher, wasn't it? Wasn't it 68? I think it's going down now. So we'll just remember 66 and then compare from there. Flawed. It's a 6, but it's flawed. It inherited both strong and weak melee damage, and unfortunately the weak melee damage is expressed. Yeah, I guess it's fine. You can haul that away. Alright, so the last one is Nitro Leaks. So for you, we're trying to get you mini horn, strong melee damage, dark vision, and fast wound healing. Okay. There's not a lot of good potentials. Maybe Stevie Viper. Yeah, Stevie Viper, probably the best combo here. Don't care about the inbreeding. It's crazy that, like, I have the potential for 10s, which is, you know, 10/11ths of the way to the goal. And there's just an equal chance that they come out as, like, 2s. And everything in between. I just find that is crazy. It's so RNG. But it's okay. This is 4. Or 5, rather. I'm not keeping it. Alright, then there's also the Colonist Eggs. Mass's Egg doesn't really matter at all, wherever it is. Alright, we'll start with Zleb's Egg, then. My numbers menu doesn't show the cryptobatters? True? No, it does. Guero... Well, no, Guero's not in the cryptobat anymore. That will be hard to calculate. That's a good point. That because they're on ice. So the other thing I could do is reverse it to try to find the best combinations for, like, Udigol or... Honestly, probably Scorpio at this point, because he's more genetically advanced. To find a good egg for Scorpio. Another thing that I could do, which would be a lot of work, is to, like, come up with the best pairings before the stream and have them written down. And then I would know. 911. Or 991. 0911. Man, that is a confusing name. Thank you for the sub. Curious about your name's meaning there. All right, so let's see. Zaleb, I'll go for you. Maybe there's a way to mod numbers to include the people that are in cryptosleep. So Zaleb has super immunity and the Neanderthal genes. Okay. So colonists, super immunity, and Neanderthal genes. So of the Neanderthal genes, it's cold tolerant, robust, reduced pain. Madsen's not a bad combo. Shellbell's not a bad... Shellbell's a really good combo, because Shellbell's missing super immunity, cold tolerant, robust, reduced pain. That would potential give me a 10. And Zaleb, you can fertilize it yourself. I don't know what you were doing. You were probably farming. But Concrete Creeper, good eye that the crypto vats weren't included. Yo, that's not what I told you to do. There we go. So doing it in the reverse, let's try to find a good combination for Scorpio. I'll do that in just a second. Because if it's confusing me, God knows it's confusing you. No, it's climbing. 67%. Oh. It was a potential of a 10. I got a 3 instead. Nice. Next egg is Frosties. So we'll do the inverse, and we'll try to find a good match for Scorpio over here. So Scorpio, you would be good combined with... God, you have a little bit of... Someone with fur skin or someone with super immunity. You'd be a bad match for Frosty, because you share a bunch of genes in common. What about Dom? Bad match for Dom. What about Elebear? I think it'd be an okay match for Elebear. Strong stomach, dark vision. Yeah, you're an okay match for Elebear. It's probably not, like, mathematically ideal, but I will allow it. %40 inbreeding chance. Okay, I accept. And then I'll have to find matches for these. And then a few other... There's 6. I can ignore Caths. So there's 5 minus the one I just calculated. So there's 4 combinations left. Got it. The reason I'm ignoring Caths is Cath's a baseliner. So there's, like, no benefit there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, that was a good combination. Well done. So this is Mass's egg and Rogi's egg. So Mass almost doesn't matter at all. Mass only has 1 good gene. So it's just any male that doesn't have robust. So Dragondale, Madsen, Shellbell. Dragondale, you're the only actual colonist. Or perhaps Scorpio. If Scorpio, you don't have robust. I think you do, though. Yeah, you do. Udigal, you do. You know, Cthulhu doesn't. But the best possible combination there is only a 4. And I'm not going to keep a 4, so there's no point in doing that. So Dragondale will try for you. Pass your horns on. Good luck. Rogie, you're next. You're a Dart Mole. Cold tolerant, robust, reduced pain, and dark vision. So robust, reduced pain, cold tolerant, dark vision. So I'll look at the robust, reduced pain, cold tolerant section. Shellbell would be a really good combo with Rogie, I think. Because Shellbell doesn't have a robust, reduced pain, or cold tolerance. So there's 3 genes that could be gained from that combination. And yet, I'm sure it's going to be horrible. Because that has been my track record. But the fact that I have, like, 9 embryos that are potentially going to be kept that are 5+, well, actually, one of them was a 4, but most of them are 5+, is actually pretty remarkable, I'd like to think. Given that just a few streams ago, we were, like, keeping 4s and 3s, and now it's unthinkable to go back that far. And then also, the best combinations of this can be shoved into these super accelerated vats and pushed ahead mass rapidly, right? Do I? Oh. Well, look at that. I already have a Fabricore, too. I didn't even notice. So I'm going to make a new zone called Gestation Lab. And the Fabricores, or really, this should be called Gestation Kitchen. And this new Fabricore is going to be set to the Gestation Kitchen. And I think she's gestating the other one? No, not yet. So I'll have her start that. I'm missing basic subcores, or high subcores. So I'm going to need to scan someone on the high subcore soft scanner. So I'll queue up the scanner and figure out who's going to go in there. Just realized some of these walls are not even reachable. That's going to be annoying. I'm also tired of looking at all the stuff unhauled, so it's going to be high priority hauling for everybody. So I was doing... Oh, I think this is the egg? Rogie Shellbell? Yeah. It's inbred, it sucks. Alright, 2 eggs left. We got Frosties. So someone that is not Neanderthal. Frosty's basically just a filtered Neanderthal. So that's cold tolerant, strong melee damage, robust, reduced pain. Oh, cold tolerant, strong melee damage, robust. Okay. And Scorpio wouldn't be you, right? Let me double check you before you go running everywhere. No, definitely not you. So once you're done with that meal, you can hop back in the pod. Shellbell again? Because Shellbell is the least Neanderthal. that Frosty's egg? Yeah, okay. Oh. That's... There we go. And I'll have Dom do that. Dom will be nearby. I do see that I'm going to need to push rice soon, but I'm going to try for a little bit more Tinctoria first. And the last combination will be Dom once this one's done. Scan Lady Stormguard? What for? I mean, I could scan the prisoners, but there's so many implanted genes that it's just... I'm likely to get just weird combinations. So this is a flawed 4. So Dom, last combination, last ova. Yeah, because Kath's egg can be ignored, as she's just a baseliner. 1, 2, 3, 4. So robust, reduced pain again, mini horns, and fast wound healing. And looking for males. Robust, fly up? I guess. I'm gonna wake you up for that. Okay. Well, we got some. We got some that are decent. So I'm going to store them now. This is a 5. So Lilin, you're close by. I'll have you do it. Hey, bud. Next day to be stored. Another... Ah, it's a 4. What is this? Kind of a rare gene 4. It's fine. Because I would like to get these vats going. Alright, next up. 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you guys get to watch me absolutely smush a psychic chip as the reward for your patience. Flawed 6. I don't even know why I kept that. This kind of concerns, maybe because it was first scanning mini horns, but this kind of concerns me that I overlooked an egg, and that's in the wrong spot. So I'm going to look through the eggs real quick to make sure that it wasn't an error of hauling. Because it's very easy to err, like, for them to haul the wrong spot. Nope. Okay, let me just toss this one out. Next is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, we're still keeping 5s. Another 5. God, I wish we had more 7s, right? Goals killing me. Oh, the last check reject was 5 as well. That's fine. I don't think 5s are likely to be grown anytime soon. This is a 6 flawed. Not unless they have super immunity, really, is probably the only one that would guarantee them to be a shoo-in to be grown as a 5. Or not like a shoo-in, but like more likely. And last but not least, a flawless 6. Okay. Eggs have been sorted. So the 4s that I kept both have super immunity, which is a rare, underrepresented. This is a 5 with super immunity. So let's go ahead to the listing the embryos. So these are all the embryos that I have in storage. And you can see their tag genes and all. So I want to pull ones that are like super immune, but like maybe the best ones. So we have some 5s that are super immune. I have a flawed 7 that's super immune. So the flawed 7 that's super immune, this one, I am going to put into this vat. So this is the Phantom Sky Collective. Oh, God. Here it is. And I'm going to try to make, like, really informed choices about the combinations that I allow. So the other 2 that are flawed 7s, this one doesn't have any genes that I think are particularly special, nor does this one. So it's possible that they'll end up in the non-accelerated vat, but definitely not ending up in the accelerated vat. I do have a super immune 6, you say. No, I don't. I have a flawed 6 with super immunity. That one. That one. But I don't have any flawless 6s with super immunity. I have flawless 5s with super immunity. Is the scanner ready? We'll put in Nobla. Just any prisoner will do. The other growth vat already has a lot of nutrition already packed into it. So I think what I'll do is... This was Phantom Sky Collective. So if I had to pick between these 2... Slow runner, slow wound healing. Slow wound healing, slow learner. The one on the right has horns, which is less represented. So Fletcher Shellbell, I'll put you in the other one. Oh, that's the wrong Fletcher Shellbell. Oh, God. And that's a bit of a problem, huh? Apparently there was 2 Fletcher Shellbells. I tried that one. I think in the future what I will do is once I'm done with the breeding, I will, I'll like just jettison these to a neighbor. So that I can avoid this. And maybe I'll do the first skin with super immunity as a flawless 5 instead. The good news is, with all the baby food everywhere, it did make it a little bit easier to get that one all set. So that one's growing. So there was a first skin super immune up here. That was flawless. I sure as hell don't see it. There's a 4 that meets those criteria. Let me take a look at this way. So there's a Phantom Scorpio is a first skin super immune. And that would be the only one. So I'll grow that too. Why not? Insert embryo, Phantom Scorpio. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld, the first Wendigo, which originally streamed live on Twitch July 2nd. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my gaming community, it also has a link to Discord, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits and are still somehow watching at episode 200 plus. It's ridiculous. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Wendigos.